Our lives happen here, in our community. Our community is our family, our friends, our school, our neighborhoods. We share spaces, experiences, and a sense of purpose and responsibility to each other. I'm Chris. I grew up in Rexdale, a community in northwest Toronto. Toronto, or Tiggerano, is on the traditional territory of many of our First Nations relatives and is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Treaty, an agreement made between the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee nations to peacefully share resources and to take care of the land that I live on today. When I was in high school, I did YPI, the Youth and Philanthropy Initiative, with my class. What I loved about YPI is that it wasn't like anything I'd done in school before. YPI gives you a chance to get out of your classroom, to learn about what's really going on in your community, and to connect with people who are working every day to make good things happen. Every year, YPI donates hundreds of thousands of dollars to local charities across Canada, all through the voices of young people like you. Through YPI, you're going to have a chance to stand up for what matters to you. And the cool part is, at the end of this project, one team in your grade is going to win $5,000 to give to a local charity. So how exactly do you get from watching this video to giving $5,000 to your community? Let me break it down. Step 1. Choose a social issue. What's going on in your community? Do people have healthy food to eat? Does everyone have a safe place to live? Is there support for mental health, education, and people new to Canada? These are just a few examples of the causes that charities in your community are working on. Once you've chosen your issue, you need to find out everything you can about it. How many people in your community are impacted? Why is it happening? What are people doing to help? Step 2. Research and visit a charity. You'll get to choose a local organization that is working on your issue. The organization you pick needs to be registered as a charity with the Canada Revenue Agency, and it needs to offer programs and services that help people near you. You'll then get in touch with someone at the charity and set up a time to visit them. Ask them questions about the work they do and see what they're doing to tackle the issue firsthand. People who work at charities are really busy, so remember to respect their time by doing research in advance. Prepare questions to ask them. Be professional when you get in touch, and right after your visit, write them to say thanks. Step 3. Presentation. With everything you learn, your group will make a 10-minute pitch presentation. The goal is to build the case for why your charity should get the $5,000 grant. This is real money that can make a real impact. After you present to your class, the top presentations will advance to a final event at the end of the program. Those groups will present in front of an audience of your classmates, community guests, and judges. These judges, including students from your school, will decide which team will win the $5,000 grant for their charity. You should keep in touch with people at your charity to let them know how your class presentation goes. And if you make it to the final, you could invite them to the big day. When I did YPI, a team from my class won $5,000 for their charity. It was amazing to cheer them on. We knew how much of an impact the money would make in our community. My team didn't win the grant, but we definitely didn't walk away empty-handed. YPI taught us how to work better in a team, it built up our confidence, and it showed us how to put the kindness we feel into action. When my team began our research, it opened our eyes to how many people were already working hard every day to help others. It made me really proud of my community and even more excited to help. And our charity benefited too. I told a lot of people about their work, and when my team and I called to thank them after our presentation, they invited us to volunteer with them. Of course, we said yes. YPI is more than a class assignment. This is real money supporting real people and real issues in your community. You are one of tens of thousands of students across Canada this year and even more around the world who will get out of your classroom and into your communities with YPI. What will you stand for? Be part of growing connected, compassionate communities. Thanks for listening to my YPI story. Now, it's time to go out and create your own.